Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. I wanted to remind you that when you use your discernment, the most important tool in your bag, that you should use it with your best interest at hand. If you're being told, guided to, or directed toward something that you don't want to do, something that doesn't feel right to you, something that you know on every level is just absolutely wrong, then you have the right to say no. You have the right to make your stand and to pick a choice, and one that most resonates with you and the path, the destiny that you chose, that you wrote in your contract so long ago. And I can tell you that since these contracts are made with the ultimate one, the contracts that some energies manipulated when they came to Earth or migrated away from what was once tools that they wanted to learn and grow from are tools that instead of learning and growing from in a positive way, these are manipulators or narcissists or energies that are forcing their view, their stance on everyone else. And you don't have to agree to that. I don't agree to that. I've never agreed to that. I've always been very vocal, and I've always said no. And that pisses a whole lot of people off. A multitude of energies over my lifespan has been completely upset because I refuse to live their life or their picture or their narrative. And I know that with my discernment, with my inner knowing, and my clear direction as far as my, evolution, that my divinity has always been, right here. Right here. I've never tucked it down. I never hid it away. I never walked away from it. I never, harbored the energies that may be being, stuffed down our throat today. Whenever I took a stance in my life, it was always because of an injustice. And usually those injustices, I didn't really care if they were done to me because I could transmute that energy. I knew that my direction was way larger than any little tiny projection that could have been sent to me, regardless of what type of impact was being, I don't know, like sent toward me, right? But what I do know is that you have the ability to say no too. And if something doesn't feel right, then say no. And don't do it. Don't go. Don't participate. Look for different solutions. Transmute that energy. Find the better way to be a courageous, brave, light essence experiencing life form where it resonates with you and your energy in a positive, uplifting movement, not just for you, but for everybody, because that's the name of the game. And if you're in a position where you say no and your rights are taken away from you anyway, that's been happening. But when everyone else joins together and creates the barrier between what's just wrong, what doesn't feel right, what should never be forced down a light being's throat, because that has consequences. And I don't know yet what they're going to be for those handful of bullies that are trying to switch your belief or think that you don't have a place to stand. But you do. You see, individually, we might not be able to do much, but we're a collective. We are the majority. You should all remember that. And I'm asking you to take my hand. I'm asking you to join your energy with mine in a positive, uplifting manner. And I'm asking that you shine your light and you shine it bright, and that you let your divinity lead the way and allow all that small handful of disruptive energy. They'll soon see that, 1 million, 2 million individuals, you and me, we have more power over 10 or 15 people. And I don't care how much money they have. I don't care what their position is in life. I don't care what they had to beg, borrow, or steal in order to get where they are today. I don't really care what misillusions that they may have embraced or even sent anyone's way. Because those low dense energies, they're not for us. They're trying to enforce us into their world. Do you want that? I don't want that. And if you don't want that, then stand up. Join everyone who is saying enough is enough. Humanitarianism, the right to live, the right to love, the right to be without infliction from another energy. Embrace the right side of the wheel. We're starting this new year in a number one, new beginning. Do you really want to bring that into the next 9 years? I don't. And I am doing everything in my power, constantly, continually, with my thoughts, my energy, my transmutation, my ability to see clearly. And I am providing all of these gifts to you, hoping that you turn on your internal switch and that your lights shine so bright that the dense energy has to fall back because they can't handle it. Join me. For real, please. If you don't want to do it for me, if you don't want to do it for you, do it for the injustices that are happening right now. Or what about the injustice that will occur if this cycle isn't broken? If we allow this negativity to come into a brand new 9-year cycle. I've lived many 9-year cycles. And I've seen life change positive because we all got together, bonded in love and light, and we kicked aside the negative. But somehow they gained more ground, maybe because other energy got complacent, comfortable, accepted the low dense energy that they were being given and decided it was what life was, but it's not. It was never meant to be. So send your energy out for everyone to benefit from the love and the light that you embody. And let's use our interconnectivity to bring the sun, to energize positive love and light. Use your discernment. And instead of picking a fight, let's come up with really good solutions. Neighborhood watches, right? Telephone system. Even sharing resources. Because I could tell you right now that we have all the ability and all the power. Now I'm asking that you recognize yours in a positive, loving light. And that we all walk forward. And that we illuminate the darkness. And that we shine light bright. Forge a new path, a new way of life, a brand new, true beginning where love and light always prevails without harm, hurt, or hinder to any other light, bright energies that are here experiencing humanity, the human existence. You know what? Even if all you could do is send positive thoughts forward, that is so much more and enlightening and welcoming than doing nothing at all. If you need me, please reach out, because I have lots of solutions. I've been making lots of plans. I've been speaking with a multitude of people, trying to keep us all safe. Neighborhood watches, real watches, against the tyranny. Not against, each other, but against the low, dense energy that is looking to stamp out our light. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Stand tall and remember who you are. Meditate. All that means is sit in a quiet spot and let your mind, remember who you are and what your true destiny is. And I'm pretty much sure that it's not about hurt or harm or hinder, not to any type of life form, anywhere. It never has been. Because we are the majority of light and love. When you remember that, when you embrace that, when you move within all the positive possibilities, change will be effortless, because we will demand it, enforce it, transmute it into positive love and light. We all have the power to do that. If you need help, I can show you how. Reach out and let me know. Reach out anyways, to anyone, anywhere, and say it's time. It's time that we all wake up. It's time that we all pick a side and remember our divinity. And then when we pick that side, it'll be filled with light and love, forward motion, interconnectivity, unity for all. We all deserve a chance to live. Don't you agree? I'm sure you do. Love and light.